Yo, what's up, YouTube? Skipper Lee here, and I've been drawing guns for the past 15 years. And welcome back to another episode of Cartoon Cat Builds. And yes, this is another Battlefield 6 episode because today we are putting together the Unstoppable Force package for the AK4D. So, let's dive right in and let's start putting the parts together because yeah, let's go. So for the AK4D, it's the Swedish version of the Heckler & Co G3 rifle. So we're gonna start putting together these pieces. So let's take the upper and lower receiver parts. Let's take these. Now in Battlefield 6, the parts, there are different lowers, so it uses the more classic SEF trigger group. So we're gonna use that. So we have here the upper receiver, and let's take the classic lower here. I think we need this as well. Yeah, we need a different magazine well for it as well. So let's put it here and lay it over this part. Let's try to line them up. Yep, I think we have some nudging to do. So let's push this a little bit to the front. And let's push these parts over. So we have more or less. Let's start putting the forend together. So for the AK4D, it uses spur furniture, which is pretty iconic for its design because you see a bunch of these, a series of these attachment points for rail sections and stuff like that. So this is the spur forend for the G3 that's used on the AK4D in Battlefield 6. And let's take the front and rear iron sight post. Let's take these from the MP5 parts. So let's take these and put it right over here. So we're gonna put this, line it up with the forend. And let's nudge this rear side all the way to the back, like so. Okay, now let's put a cap to the back. Let's grab one of the classic solid stocks. Oh wait, I think just for the stock it uses spur furniture as well. So let's grab this and bring it over. So spur stock, and put it over here. Now we might need to make some adjustments because for the G3 receiver there are two push pins at the back. So let's move this to the front. Let's duplicate this part over here. And let's move the push pin to let's move this entire shape here. And let's nudge this back. Let's make a cut over here. Alright, now we need a buffer tube for bridging the gap between this back end and the buttstock itself. So let's take one from one of these AR-15 stocks and just put it right here. All right, now let's put in the markings for the trigger group. So for classic trigger groups like this, they usually just mark like SEF. So let's take one from here and just put it on just like that. So you have safe, semi, and auto. And let's take one of the trigger groups over there as well. And with the magazine catch, let's send this to the back. So yep. And to put on the barrel, and we have the bolt assembly. It should all go here with the guide rod into the tube. Something like that. I believe this bolt needs to be slightly raised up here. And send this to the back. Let's grab one of the I think we need to draw the barrel from scratch. So let's take one and modify it from one of these MP5 barrels. I think think being 7.62, this barrel needs to be a slightly thicker, and let's have this all the way into the receiver like that. And for the Unstoppable Force package, I believe there's a set of furniture that goes onto the rifle. So these front sections are for the left and right accessories, and then there's these shorter sections for the accessories that go onto the 6 o'clock position. So for the Unstoppable Force on the AK4D, there's the angle foregrip, there's the I know, looks ACOG-ish, and then there's the fancy looking suppressor. So let's take these 3 parts and put it on here. So the angle foregrip goes on first, something like that. Next up is the suppressor. Then we have the ACOG clone. So let's put it on there, like, I think it needs to be a tad forward. Yeah, something like that. And the iconic like G3 straight mags. Straight mags are a vibe. So let's take one with one of these, and let's so as you can see, like I've duplicated the pieces of parts of the magazine so that there's multiple lengths and capacities that I can use when I mix and match these drawings. So there's the feed tower. I believe this is the follower, and these are the different capacities in different styles, the ones with ribs and the ones without. And so this is probably like 5 rounds, 10 rounds, 15, 20. So let's go for the iconic 20 round look. So let's take this and put this over here, line the pieces up like so, and you can just stick it up the mag well and kind of line up the magazine stops like that. And yeah, there we have it. This is the Unstoppable Force package on the AK4D, and hope you guys like this. Now let's move on to the next build on this platform. Now I've been drawing I've drawn the SOAR 5.56 and 300 guns, which are basically the Scar L and Scar SC respectively. So I was thinking, what if this gun is cut down into an SMG sized package, or even a PDW sized package? So let's do exactly that. So let's throw these pieces out. Let's change things up a bit, and let's cut this down. So let's get rid of the stock. Let's turn this thing into a more compact fighting machine. So yeah, let's go. Let's get rid of this long ass handguard, this long ass gas tube. I think we can just shorten this, but I wanted it to be SMG length. So let's take a reference length from the MP5 and let's line it up for comparison's sake, so we know exactly where to cut down. So approximately there. So we're gonna like move things nearer to the receiver like that, like so. Nudge everything to the front. And move this to the front as well. Let's bring back the tri-lug. Where I think it needs to be scaled up. So let's move it here. Let's move the parts up a bit. Alright. And then let's move these up. The proportion kind of looks off, so wait, let's put on the a more normal looking muzzle device, like let's put a just a normal bird cage, perhaps. Oh, I guess we're spoiled for choice here. Alright, never mind. Let's just stick a scaled up bird cage. Now where is that bird cage? Okay, alright, here we go. And just like kind of scale it up for 7.62. Oh, it looks huge. All right, let's put on the shorter version of the spur handguard so we can like keep the look. So this was originally for the MP5. So yeah, let's do that. Put it on here. I think we're missing one of the keys. One of these. and we have to put it on here like so. Alright. Now we need a collapsible stock MP5 style, but with the 2 pins instead for the G3. So let's put it over here. And let's have the locking mechanism over from the MP5 collapsible stock. So let's put this here. Send these to the back. And now we need a more close quarter optic. So let's find one of those holographic sights. Let's put one of these EOTechs. Or we could have like let's take one of the yeah, let's take one of these from Battlefield 6, and let's take this laser pointer too. Yeah, let's stick it on here like that. Put it on here. Okay, now I'm not too sure where to put this laser pointer. Usually this goes on the top side, so we'll have to put it on the bottom side. Or we could, yeah, we're gonna just flip it and put it on the bottom side. Now let's take one of the rail sections from before. Put it on here. Line it up real nice. And yep, there you have it. This is the like the AK4D or G3, but in a submachine gun form factor. And let's take the cut down a step further still, and let's have it PDW size, like even more compact. So let's have it as short as the MP5K. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this, and let's bring over the MP5K charging handle tube, so we know how long we have to work with. So let's take this. And put it over here, so we know how short this has to go. Okay, we'll have to like cut this down as well. So we're gonna move this all the way up here. So let's nudge things even closer to the receiver body. Let's have everything close and comfy. And we can move this also to the front. And have this cut down even shorter. Alright, now let's grab one of the OG like MP5K assemblies, hang foregrip assemblies, and put it up in front here. Okay, it has to be a lot. Okay, now it has to be even shorter. So let's move the entire guide even further to the front. Let's have one of the push pin for the foregrip assembly like that. And let's get rid of this collapsing stock and put one of the like the end cap like so. Just line things up over here. Now this is a bit tricky because like let's just move this part all the way out over here, and let's use the same push pins and put it over onto the back like so. And probably one over here, yeah. And let's have one of the like the close quarter rear side drums on the MP5K. So let's put it here, line it up, and let's get rid of the peephole drum sights. Send this to the back, and voila, AK4D but PDW style. So yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. So if you guys like seeing this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more build sessions like this. And if there's anything particular you want to see, a certain gun from a certain game, or from a just something in particular, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, and of course thank you to these amazing people for supporting Pew Doodles on Patreon. Yeah, so patrons get high resolution files. For higher tiers, you get like vector drawings. You get to choose like what specific guns to draw, and yeah. So thanks again to these amazing people for supporting Pew Doodles on Patreon, and thanks for sticking around. I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. So yeah, see ya.